say 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Mike.
Hello, I'm Lynn.
And this is Hello Mansfield. Hello, Mansfield. Good morning to each and every one of you. I am Mike.
I'm Lynn.
And we are welcoming you to our show. So, hello, Mansfield. I hope that you are up and moving and bright and shiny and feeling really good this morning, because we've got an outstanding show for you on today. So let me ask my co-host, what have you been up to?
You know, I've been working.
You've been working
I've been
hard.
working, yeah. Over at Sunshine Yoga Shack, it's January, and we have an influx of people trying to get healthy, getting healthy. They are getting healthy, coming to the studio. And tomorrow, at the studio, we have the Healthcare Alliance put on by the Economic Development Department. So I'll be running that tomorrow. It's 3:30 to 5. So if you're in the healthcare industry or the mental health care industry, please come by. And then I have an intro to yoga on Saturday, but it's full, which is amazing. So we're really happy about that.
You've had a full house.
We've had a full house.
The last few weeks, young lady. You've been doing very well.
You know what we need, though? I love the people who come in January, but we also need them to come in February and March and,
April, May.
July
That's
all that.
That's
so
right.
let's hope that
So listen, start signing up. And in regard to those New Year's resolutions, just hold on to them, kind of keep them. That'll be important.
Just set an intention is all. Just set an intention and be motivated, but find a little bit of discipline within that motivation, and it'll take you a little bit further.
Yeah, discipline. That's always a toughie, isn't it? Well, let me tell you a little bit about what we've got going on. We started on last week with a leadership retreat.
Wonderful.
Folks at the church. Yeah. We're working on our topic for the year's opportunity leadership, the belief, the hope that you go where God leads you. Sometimes you can plan things, but then, God's plan is a lot bigger than ours. And we want to learn to trust and to be moved in the direction that God moves you. So, we're going to start the year off in a great way. Got a lot of great things happening. Today, as a matter of fact, we'll open up again and start passing out groceries, hope to people.
Oh, that's good.
All that kind of stuff. So
fantastic.
I think it's going to be a good year. 2025 is going to be an outstanding year.
Well, and we're going to have a great show. We have some great ladies in here today.
Yes, we do.
And we just have a great show planned. So I think we'll be back after this break, and we'll bring you some of that.
All right. We've got a great audience as well. Audience, clap us out. We'll see you on the next side of the break.
I'm sure that you think when you come into a session that you'll sit down and pose and cheese and smile. That's not how we do it here at Heather Harvey Photography. Hi, my name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. I first started with photography when I was a little girl. My dad gave me my first camera. It was a pink Barbie camera with a big shiny cube on top. It's so special to me that my clients allow me to come into their life, into their special moments, and be a part of it. I love photography. It gives me such joy, and it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story. Let Heather Harvey Photography be part of your story.
I'm Dr. Amanda Stanley, owner and supervisory psychologist.
I'm Adam Stanley, co-owner of Stanley Psychology. We chose to office in downtown historic Mansfield in order to better serve the community here.
So we are here to offer a variety of mental health services, including diagnostic evaluations and psychotherapy for individuals of all ages. With our practice expansions at Stanley Psychology, we have openings available to help you.
Give us a call, contact us via our social media channels or through our website, and let us help you with your mental health journey.
Discover the vibrant flavors of Thailand at Blue Mint Thai and Asian Cuisine on East Debbie Lane in Mansfield. Satisfy your cravings with fan favorites like the Golden Pouches, Thai fried rice, and our signature Crazy Drunken Noodles. Featured on ABC News and Dallas Business Journal, every dish is packed with authentic taste. Whether you're planning a cozy dining experience, a convenient takeout, or an unforgettable private event, Blue Mint Thai has you covered, where passion meets flavor and every bite tells a story.
In a world driven by digital, businesses need more than just a presence. They need a partner. Introducing TaylorMade Consulting Group, your digital ally. As certified Google Cloud partners, we leverage the latest technology to propel your brand forward. From concept to execution, we craft tailored solutions to elevate your brand and drive results. Ready to unlock your brand's full potential? Contact TaylorMade Consulting Group today for your free digital audit and discover the difference TaylorMade solutions can make for you.
Welcome back, Mansfield. We're here with Angela Rose Thorne, the author of Unbroken, a survivor's story. So, Angela, tell us a little bit about yourself and what moved you to write your book.
Sure. So, I am first and foremost a wife to Derek Thorne, and I have two children, a 12-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son, and that's my primary roles in life.
How fun.
Yes,
right?
I stay at home. I home educate both of my children.
Okay.
So that's
Cool.
that's my biggest role in life. About 5 years ago, in 2020, I first learned through various programs and things that I went through that I was actually a survivor of sex trafficking. And I had already started a program called Celebrate Recovery in 2018. And I identified with the fact that I was a survivor of domestic abusive violence. So I was already advocating in that space. But in 2020, I actually watched the Epstein docuseries with my husband.
Oh, wow.
And hearing the testimonies of the women on that series made me finally have my aha moment of this is what I went through. So there's an overlap with domestic abuse and violence and sex trafficking or human trafficking as a whole. So it's hard to identify sometimes, a lot of the times actually. So I almost immediately knew when I made that connection that it was my calling and my destiny to use my testimony to help people find freedom and hope in life. And it set me on this crazy journey where I am today, where I wrote my book and I self-published in November.
Lovely. Really, yes, it's a beautiful book.
Thank you.
I'm into it, so I can't wait to finish it.
Yes, thank you.
So that's fantastic. Thank you so
you.
much for being here today.
Absolutely.
You know, Angela, Unbroken. We don't ever know who's watching the show.
Right.
And you said that you discovered that you did not know that.
Right.
How can you help a person who's looking and listening this morning to find themselves and to identify with maybe what they might be going through?
Sure.
Can you speak a little bit to that?
Absolutely. So there are some obvious signs, I would say, in that space that you can kind of look for to call it sex trafficking or human trafficking. There has to be, as an adult, let me specify, as an adult, it's different with under 18. But as an adult, there has to be coercion, manipulation, and force. All three of those have to be present in order for it to be that type of crime. So what that looks like, though, there's so many gray areas, and that's why it's so hard. I can really primarily speak into my situation and what I went through. And a lot of the times this happens to a lot of women, especially domestically. And I speak primarily on domestic human trafficking. So what it looks like here in America. It looks very different in other areas of the world. So they're called Romeo traffickers, and they pose as a boyfriend. They gain your trust. They really prey on vulnerability. So for adult women, that's typically poverty, wanting to be seen, wanting to be loved, wanting to be heard. That's a core thing that we all desire. And so they prey on core vulnerabilities in women and gain their trust. And a lot of the times they'll woo them in ways, you could call it the term of love bombing. So buying them things, taking them to lavish trips, buying them things, or it could just be very basic, like feeding them, getting them clothes.
It depends on the level of really trauma that the individual experienced.
Yes.
And okay.
You know, I tell you what, we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
Lynn, and when we come back, let's talk a bit about prevention.
Yes.
How about that?
That
All right.
great.
So we'll be back with Angela on the other side of this break.
It's rare that I make a connection with people, a true, genuine connection. But I know I don't feel like she's there to just take my money. My name is Monica Irving, and I've been a proud client of Haley's for 3 years. First of all, whenever I make an appointment, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see her. I love that she's always on time, always professional. I love the environment. I feel like I'm going to go see one of my girlfriends that I haven't saw in a long time, and I know that my skin and I will leave better than what we came. Confident Skin by Haley makes me feel confident and inspired and feel like I can tackle on the world.
Located in Mansfield, Texas. Started with a vision back about 11 years ago. Came to the conclusion one day that it was time to start a trucking company. Everybody in this company really does care about one another. Trucking is the backbone of this country. But what we do is absolutely paramount to the success of this country's survival.
At Allison Sketchbook, we bring stories to life with every stroke. Serving the DFW area and beyond, we specialize in live art, book illustrations, and graphic design, turning your vision into a vivid reality. Whether it's a corporate event, a custom illustration, or a powerful design, let your vision unfold with us. Send us an email or check out our Instagram page to let the magic begin.
Hi, I'm William Cletus, president of Solving the Maze. Solving the Maze is an A to Z managed service provider. We cover everything from basic tech support to project services in every single area of information technology. Additionally, one of our focuses as a managed service provider is putting the word service first. Solving the Maze makes sure that you see the face. It's not just remote support all the time. We're going to come on site. We're going to help you. We're going to engage. You're going to see a face.
Hello, Mike and Lynn here with Angela Rose Thorne, the book Unbroken. And she's going to talk to us about how you survived.
Yes.
And are now thriving.
Yes, exactly. I love to say that. That phrase is one of my coined terms. Good. I'm not only surviving, I'm thriving, and I love that.
Yes, ma'am.
To make it quick, I met my husband in 2014. I was very thick in the life, is what they call it. Had no idea, though, obviously. And it took a simple move from him to just genuinely show care. There was one thing that happened. We hung out that night we met, and he took my glasses off. I typically wear glasses, and he looked me in my eyes and told me how beautiful I was.
Aww.
And it was in that moment when I finally went, I'm worth more.
Yes, ma'am.
and I don't want to be living this way anymore. And I always get emotional for that part because it saved my life.
Yes, ma'am.
So moving forward, I did have to exit the life. I had 2 men who were trafficking me, and typically that story doesn't end like mine. When women typically try to leave, really terrible things happen. And there was an attempt to take my life with one of the men. You'll have to read the book to learn all of those details. But obviously, by the grace of God, I'm still here. And he brought me into the light. And I am now using all of this to hopefully move into the space of prevention. So my goal is to use my story to hopefully prevent children and teens and adults to not ever experience this again.
And what are some identifiers? So how do you know? So I come across a lot of people, individuals every day. What are some ways that we can identify this is happening?
So one of the biggest signs is they don't have possession of any of their own things. So no ID, they don't have money for themselves. They have somebody speaking for them.
Or coming to pay for them.
You can kind of tell that there's some sort of coercion going on. They don't know the area well. They seem kind of disoriented, like I don't know where I'm at. I don't know my surroundings because they're moved around quite a bit.
Wow.
And I look back on some of the jobs that I had and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can identify it now. And I'm like, that woman was definitely being trafficked. The number one thing though, I like to share with people is if you ever do identify this out in public, don't ever try to intervene yourself. Don't ever, you never know what kind of danger you could get yourself in.
That's important to understand.
So there's hotlines. There's hotlines. I would say if you're in a local area, say we're here in Mansfield, if you identified something like that, I would immediately call the police. We have human trafficking units all around. We have one in Tarrant County out of Fort Worth, and it's an incredible unit. I know a lot of the people there. And you just report it. Report what you saw. Try to write down license plate, the best identification for the person you're concerned about. Things like that is going to be the best thing that you can do to help that person.
I do appreciate knowing those things. And you have a podcast. Can you tell us a little bit about your podcast?
Sure. It's called Arise My Love with Angela Thorne. And I started it purely out of the coaching of somebody else saying that I should do that to promote my book. So that's kind of how it began. But as I leaned into it, I realized that this is probably going to become more of a women's ministry, something that I grow into having workshops, having various digital products that I can provide women, not even survivors of just trafficking, but survivors of trauma in general. And my heart is to help women find that hope and find that freedom and healing through faith. So that's my focus.
And awareness. Awareness is a huge component.
Absolutely.
You know what? Let's hope that somebody finds that today.
Amen.
Somebody finds that today. So, ladies and gentlemen, Unbroken, a survivor story overcoming trauma, addiction, and abuse. Angela Rose Thorne, thank you for being with us today. We appreciate you.
We appreciate your time, and we'll be back after these messages.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Allie Cummings, and I met Heather about 7 years ago. Heather's not your typical photographer. I think she does candid photos very well, but her artistry behind editing the photos is what makes Heather different than a normal photographer. The last year that we did outside family photos, it was quite chaotic, and Heather was really good about snapping random pictures as we're all running around. And I'm pretty sure my husband was holding up a bubble wand, and Cameron was going to grab it. As Heather was taking pictures of it, I thought, I wonder what she sees. And later she sends me a picture, and it was actually Cameron feeding a leaf to a long neck. And it was the most miraculous thing that she saw in the moment and turned it into a piece of art.
My name is Brett Jeffries.
Charles White.
Latanya Lynch. Sally Potter. I have been a patient for about 6 months. They were very thorough in making sure that I was following up on my exercises.
The experience has been great. It's very much a family atmosphere. I actually recommended Joe and Jordan and their team multiple times.
I never thought that my chiropractor could help me with my asthma and allergies, and 4 or 5 other things that are helping me to live my best life. So this is 2024. The time for suffering and silence is over.
Actually, my dad, my brother, and my son, they're into the trucking industry. My dad is a mechanic, a diesel mechanic. So is my brother. And my son, he works at the T8. And my dad always said, he used to tell me, like, back in the days, it was hardly any women driving. So my dad always used to tell me, get into the trucking, it's good money. And he said, I want to see you drive a truck. It's like, it runs in the blood. So that's what got me into the trucking industry.
And I was like, damn, I'm going to buy this restaurant. I'm Mike Wilson, and I ended up dropping out of college, and I enlisted in the Air Force in 1999. Once I enlisted in the Air Force, as my friend Elisa knows, it's a real life-changing experience.
And my name is Elisa Dodenhoff. Met Mike in the military, and both of us are Air Force Security Forces. I have worked locally in Mansfield, so I was a regular at Blue Mint Thai and Asian Cuisine before Mike took over. We'd known each other in passing, and I said, oh my goodness, it's Major Wilson.
And my name is Randy Ocharan. I'm a general manager. We all come from Bangkok, Thailand. And we brought all the family and, our family's secret recipe from grandma and then my mom.
Welcome back. We're here with Dr. Linda Amerson. And Linda, tell us a little bit about yourself and what brings you in today.
I'm so excited to be here. Dr. Linda Amerson, I am a servant, and we serve the community, just trying to impact the community to restore their confidence. So I'm a board-certified trichologist as well as a holistic health practitioner.
Okay. Trichologist, tell us what that is.
That is the scientific study of alopecia and scalp disorder conditions.
All right.
Yes.
LA's Hair and Scalp Clinic.
Yes.
I'm saying that right?
That is correct.
What is that? What does that mean? What does that entail? And tell us, because I know you got a lot of folk wanting to know about that.
Okay. That is a specialty where I help consumers by using hair science technology.
Okay.
So I incorporate 3 different microscopes. Some consumers, they are very concerned about their image.
Yeah.
Using hair science technology, we're able to actually get to the root of the problem.
Okay, yeah, pun intended.
Pun intended.
Yes,
and we use a polarized microscope and a tricholoscope for those services. We're looking at the hair bulb to see just how healthy or unhealthy the hair is actually growing. We look at the internal structure of the hair strand.
Okay.
The other microscope, my tricholoscope, we're actually showing the person on the computer monitor their areas of concern.
Okay.
Is it thinning? Is it breakage? Will the hair regrow? Is there damage to the scalp? Is there flaking? So there are actually over 100 different categories of alopecia and scalp disorder.
Wow.
I'm curious about that because that runs in my family. I mean, it does. And I'm curious, can anyone, is there a solution for everyone? Is my question. Because you have people who say, and for 150 years, you have folks said, we can drink this, you grow your hair, But help me to understand how realistic is that?
It's actually a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
Because men, women, and children of all cultures are impacted.
Yeah.
It depends on the degree of severity. Some cases are mild, moderate, and very severe, and there's some that are irreversible.
Yeah.
So an accurate diagnosis is actually very, very important to find out, will your hair regrow? Instead of listening to so many people making all of these claims, it's not always accurate.
Yeah.
Right. And I like the fact that you're using the microscope. You're really getting in there. I see that you brought some products. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Absolutely. These are our award-winning products. And I connected with a chemist in 2007 because I wanted a very natural and effective product line that would be a support to my practice.
Super hair growth.
And so there is a manufacturing company in Garland, and we've had our own formula since 2007, and it has been wonderful. It addresses a lot of the common scalp disorders, the dry, flaky, oily, itchy scalp conditions. It stimulates hair regrowth, strengthens hair fibers, just so many benefits, and it's all natural.
And so what I like, you said you're a holistic.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that. So I'm sure that all of this stuff is holistic.
And the significance of holistic.
Yes, absolutely. So with trichology is hair science. The holistic health component is more with nutrition and finding out the deficiencies that a person has. So I'm able to use, again, using a person's hair bulb, and in 15 minutes, I can tell you what all of your nutritional deficiencies are.
Don't look at mine. On the other side of this break, maybe I'll let you look at it. But on the other side of this break, we'll talk about some of the awards and things that you have gained. But this is an interesting topic.
Yes.
All right, so we'll talk more about we'll talk about Lynn's hair bulbs on the
Talk about my hair bulbs.
Yes,
yes.
I'm Haley. I am a medical esthetician, and I'm also an acne specialist. When I got to around the age of 17 or 18 is when I started to experience more acne. And of course, that took a toll on my confidence. A part of what helped my confidence, crazy enough, is helping other people with their confidence and helping bring a smile to their face, because I know that feeling of just wanting to hide. And that's just really what drove me and pushed me to want to help others with their skin. Head over to my website and book your next treatment with me.
Perhaps more protracted by the lights of perverted sorrow.
The quality of the food, the service, the ambiance is all part of what makes the true dining experience.
I'm Ashley Fuller, and I'm the owner of Fuller Land Surveying here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm sitting here with my friend JD with Dela Berry Realty, and we're going to talk to you today about why realtors should choose their surveyor and why it's important to develop those relationships.
You know, the other day we were in a sticky situation and we needed a survey. It needed to be done at a very short timeline. And somebody was like, call Fuller, give them a shout, see how fast they can turn it around. It's like, oh my gosh, you saved the day.
I'm Dr. Amanda Stanley, owner and supervisory psychologist.
I'm Adam Stanley, co-owner of Stanley Psychology. We chose to office in downtown historic Mansfield in order to better serve the community here.
So we are here to offer a variety of mental health services, including diagnostic evaluations and psychotherapy for individuals of all ages. With our practice expansions at Stanley Psychology, we have openings available to help you.
Give us a call, contact us via our social media channels or through our website, and let us help you with your mental health journey.
Welcome back. We're here with Dr. A. I'm holding just a few of her magazine features that she has been in. So look at all this. So
that's just a few.
This is a few. So how many magazines have you been in?
How many have you been featured in?
Thus far, 87 national magazines.
87 national magazines.
Yeah, that is outstanding. So we were talking a bit about holistic medicine and my hair bulbs, but primarily holistic medicine. Of course, we have, the yoga instructor par excellence next to us. What is the connection?
The connection is when you're working out and on your health and wellness journey, you need to really divulge in nutrition, what your body needs and things that you may be eating or drinking that you may be getting an excess amount of. So for example, a lot of people are into taking vitamins and supplements. In some cases, they take too much biotin, too much vitamin A. This will accelerate hair loss. So that's,
and I do come across a lot of women. They're like, my hair is falling out, and I don't know what the cause is. And two, I feel like sometimes when we do too much dieting, we don't get enough nutrition. We worry too much about the calories, so we are deficient. So that's so important too. But tell us a little bit more about, well, the 87 magazines, but awards.
Awards, yeah.
You know, when you're an entrepreneur, you never know who's watching what you're doing.
That's true.
So I've really been blessed where a lot of people have been watching what I'm doing, and they reach out to me and they want to say, we want to honor you for what you're doing in the community, because I have been on this journey for a very long time.
So how long have you been?
45 years.
45 years. That's amazing. So are you even 45?
Well, you know, I started at a very young age.
Okay. I'll take that.
So you know, you have so many people who suffer from hair loss.
Yes.
What would you say? And you mentioned diet and dieting. Individuals who's trying to find answers and they search around. Of course, we now know we can find you.
Yes.
Right.
You know, what does that search look like? Because I know that there are folks who just can't get the help that they need.
Yes. My field is still very well unknown in the community. However, I get a lot of referrals. I have a lot of professionals that do recommend their clients to me. I even have nurses. I have some other doctors who recommend their clients to me. So I'm just always trying to spread information through social media, through writing articles, magazines. The print media has been very, very helpful to help me get the information out there. Because some people have never heard, what is trichology?
Well, no, because you think to go straight to a dermatologist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and Dr. A, where are you located? I know we can find you. You're not far from here. Tell us a little bit about your location.
Yes, LA's Hair and Scalp Clinic at 2304 West Pioneer Parkway, Suite number 6, Pantego, Texas 76013.
And I'm sure we'll have your website posted.
Yes.
And thank you so much for being here today. You informed us with so much information. So thank you so much. And we'll be back after these messages.
All right.
Are you looking to navigate technology with confidence? Are you exposed to unnecessary risks? Technology shouldn't be this hard. At TaylorMade Tech, we understand the unique challenges businesses face. Our tech advisors specialize in working closely with you. With TaylorMade, you'll have the support you need from implementation to ongoing maintenance. Contact TaylorMade Tech Advisors today for a free technology audit and discover the difference TaylorMade solutions can make for you.
Hi, my name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. Every time a client walks into my studio, I want their experience to be like none other. I strive for each one of my clients to have their own unique, memorable experience. And it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story, to be able to go into some of their personal journeys, whether they're having a baby, their family is growing, or their little one has grown up and it is their last year of high school and they're moving on to the next part of their journey.
Whether it was one generation ago or 7, more than likely as an American, an ancestor of yours took an extreme level of risk in order to create a better way of life for themselves, their family, and eventually you. Most families have a story to tell, at least one story. My family ended up here in Texas when their wagon broke down in Del Rio. The wagon train they were a part of continued westward, only to be completely massacred. I'm Rob Schultz, founder of Schultz Wealth. Our clients are entrepreneurs and business owners, the beneficiaries and true torchbearers of our American pioneer legacy. Our clients are not afraid of change. They are hopeful about the future, and they create wealth for themselves, their people, in this country through innovation, creativity, and hard work. Our job at Schultz Wealth is to help make sure it counts for something. If you're a successful business owner, let Schultz Wealth help you to the next level and beyond.
When it comes to your high-value product transportation needs, CRST's specialized solutions team handles things differently. End-to-end customer care, experienced driving teams, and meticulous attention to every detail. We know the value of your products, and we work tirelessly to earn your trust by delivering them to their destination on time and damage-free every time. Because when it matters to you, it matters to us. CRST's specialized solutions team. We handle high-value things differently.
Hello, Mansfield. Jonathan Taylor here, your tailor-made technology advisor. And today we are going to talk about the privacy concerns surrounding the potential ban of TikTok here in the United States. So as the debate continues over whether or not to ban TikTok, it is the privacy concerns that are at the heart of the issue. And so we have TikTok, which is a social media app that is owned by a Chinese company that is collecting a vast amount of data from its users. And so it is the privacy concerns that are raising alarms to the safety of this data that it's collecting and how they're using this data and why the United States wants to ban it. So like most other social media apps, TikTok collects data so that it can personalize your experience while you're on their platform. It's going to make sure that you get information tailored towards you. It's collecting information such as your age, your location, your device's information. It's even going a step further and collecting information on the videos that you're watching, how long you're watching the videos, and whether you like it or comment on it. And so you want to make sure that you are being aware that they are tracking this information, and they're doing it basically so that they can recommend content for you to watch, right? So if you like watching investment videos, it's going to give you more investment videos. Or if you like watching more cat videos, it's going to give you more cat videos. And so in addition to TikTok collecting the basic information, they're also collecting a lot more sensitive information, such as your facial recognition, facial expression, as well as your gestures. And so they are using facial recognition technology to know how long your eyes are open, whether you look shocked, whether you're smiling, whether you're sad. And so the concern here is that this information can be used to psychologically manipulate you into doing things you otherwise would not do. And so the primary concern, though, is that TikTok is owned by a Chinese company. This is a foreign government that is collecting this information on U.S. citizens. And so we want to be mindful, and the United States wants to be mindful of a Chinese law that was created in 2017 that requires Chinese companies to provide this information to the government should they ask for it. And so TikTok, in their defense, has done several things to try to make sure they can stay operating in the United States. They move a lot of their data to servers that are housed in the US and in Singapore, as well as trying to find ways to work with US companies to store data on their servers. But the United States is still a little leery on this because there's no way to actually verify that our personal data is not being transmitted over to the Chinese government. And so in response to these concerns, lawmakers have signed a law, the president has signed a law that requires TikTok to either sell their operations in the US or be completely banned in the App Store. And so what do you need to do if TikTok is banned? And so there are a couple of implications. One, the access to the network could be restricted. So if you are a new user going to the App Store looking to download TikTok, it will no longer be there. If you are a current user and have the app already on your phone, it's not going to disappear unless you get a new phone or you delete it. But there are some implications that will come with it. One, it won't be updated like usual, or there may be some bugs and fixes that aren't updated to where people can maliciously get into your phone and start phishing and adding malware to your phone. And so you might want to delete it if it gets banned. The other thing is that the app might stop functioning altogether. And so if it stops functioning altogether, of course, you can't use it then. And then the final implication is that we don't know what's going to happen with your data that's on there. Those photos you've taken, those videos that you've uploaded of you and the cat or you and the kids. So what I do recommend is that before January 19th, go on TikTok and make sure you download all of those important videos. And so If you have a tech topic you would like to discuss, or if you would like to be a tech guest, feel free to email us at techtalk@hellomansfield.com or click the link in the feed. This has been your Tech Talk with Taylor Made. See you next time.
The medical side of skincare is more in depth. It's getting to know what causes those skin issues and helping to deal with them properly. Hi, I'm Haley with Confident Skin by Haley. I am a medical esthetician and I am also an acne specialist. I do have an LED light therapy treatment. I have my red therapy, which is going to be more anti-aging. I have my green, which is going to be more brightening, and then my blue, which is going to be really great for acne because it's going to help to kill that bacteria. Head over to my website and book your next treatment with me.
Welcome to Old Vine, Texas, a dream endeavor of Mansfield husband and wife, Eric and Emily Bayard. In their discovery of one of the most significant wine regions in the country, they decided to build Old Vine, Texas with the goal and intent of encouraging people to visit the different wine regions within the state of Texas. Old Vine, Texas is located inside Ancora Event Center in historic downtown Mansfield. Visit their website or give them a call to plan your next visit with Old Vine, Texas.
At Secured Moving Company, we are more than just movers. We offer a full range of services to meet all of your needs. Don't end up being one of those people that didn't choose Secured Moving Company for their moving experience. By choosing Secured Moving, we promise a stress-free moving experience with our dedicated team who handles every detail with care and professionalism. Give us a call or go to our website so you can rest assured with Secured for your moving experience.
So we had just introduced the new PTO benefit for volunteers. I've been getting involved more and more with United Way, and I knew that they had Day of Caring this spring. Thought it was a great opportunity. So I actually helped with Carolyn Buckingham to organize our groups for today to get us out here using our new benefit. I think it's a great way to just get out in the community, enjoy some nice weather, give back, spend time together as a team as well. So I think community involvement is important because, it's not just here to work, that we are part of a larger community. When we all come together and take care of our communities thrive and our people thrive.
Welcome to the Mansfield Pulse. My name is Joe Jenkins, owner of Joe Jenkins Insurance here in beautiful downtown Mansfield and founder of the Mansfield Business Alliance. And with me this month, Mariah Dietrich. Mariah, tell us, what do you do?
I do a lot of things.
A lot of things. That's what I hear.
But I think what you want me to talk about today is probably maintenance matters.
So Mariah is the co-owner with her husband of Maintenance Matter Mobile Mechanics. Yes. And also and she's the founder of the Mom Boss Expo here in Mansfield. And that's happened 9 times. Is that 9? Is that right?
9,
and we got 10 coming up this spring. I think you've got a date, actually.
Yes, April 5th. We finally settled on a date yesterday, actually. So it will be on April 5th.
What's the location?
At the St. John Lutheran Church at Debbie Matlock. It's 1218 East Debbie.
Okay.
And it'll be from 10 to 4.
10 to 4.
Yes.
And then I think we downtown they've got a big event starting at 5, so that's perfect timing. You go spend a ton of money at Mom Boss Expo, and then you come spend a ton of money in Music Alley down here.
Yes.
So
great for April 5th.
Yeah. So it's been cold. It's been cold outside, and my understanding is that it's only going to get colder this weekend and next week. And I've heard we're getting Arctic air from Russia, is what I was told. So it's Russian Arctic air. It's got a little bit of an accent. So I asked you, what do we need to do to our vehicles to prepare them for this cold weather? Because we live in Texas, and we certainly don't know how to drive in the cold weather as we see on the roads. But our vehicles, are in 90-degree weather for 7 or 8 months, and then it, goes down to 65, maybe 70. But then every once in a while, we get these real cold snaps. Is there anything? What do we need to do for our vehicles?
Yes. So I was talking to Joe about this yesterday, and was like, "What do people need to know on how to take care of their vehicles during freezing temps?" And he told me something that I never would have even thought about, and that is actually taking care of your AC system. More importantly, the coolant in it. So I don't know about you, but when I think of AC system and coolant, I'm not thinking of Texas winter. I'm thinking of Texas summers. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
But he was telling me that during these freezing temps, when it gets below freezing, that it actually messes with the coolant. It breaks it down. It causes it to be more watery, which then can freeze and crack radiators, cause overheating, all these issues. And then even if you're not having an issue now while it's cold, when you go turn that AC on during the summer, you're gonna have a lot of issues. So it's a super easy maintenance tip. You just change the coolant. If you don't have a dedicated mechanic, we can help you with that. But it's a super easy maintenance tip that you can do now to prevent a lot of headache, because we've been having to deal with that a lot lately.
So after last week, I had my wife put Maintenance Matters in her speed dial.
Perfect.
Because, the thing is that I can, I can handle a few things.
Yeah.
I am not a mechanic by any means, but I can change a tire.
Perfect.
I can do that sort of thing. But sometimes I can't get to her. She may be out with the kids. So what is the phone number for Maintenance Matters? What's the website? And how do they get a hold of you in an emergency when they need you?
Perfect. That's a great question. So our phone number is 214-998-9114, and you'll be talking to my husband, Joseph. And then we do have a website that has all of our info on it, and it's whatmatterstexas.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and we do also have Facebook and stuff like that.
All
too.
those good things.
All
Yeah.
those good things.
Because, like I said, for me, it's a peace of mind thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like
and
I
we
said,
come to you, so you don't need, if you're get stranded,
absolutely.
you don't have to worry about tow truck fees, all that good stuff. We just come right to you.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Okay, so let's let's talk about Mansfield Business Alliance. You want to talk about Mansfield Business Alliance?
I love the Mansfield Business Alliance.
I talk about Mansfield Business Alliance a lot, so let's talk about it.
Perfect.
We've got a few big things coming up. First off, we've got ribbon cuttings out the wazoo coming up.
That's
We've got
awesome.
one today.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out my phone, and normally I would not do that on the air, but let's go over and make sure we know about these. Bloomfield Homes ribbon cutting. Bloomfield Homes is a huge home builder that has come into Mansfield. They are building a community. They have decided they really want to be part of this Mansfield community. Yes. So they reached out and they were very excited that we were going to come cut the ribbon on the community. So that is today at 11:30, and the address is 2407 Royal Dove Lane here in Mansfield.
Perfect.
Then we've got another one that we got two things tomorrow I want to talk about. Ribbon cutting at Alloy Personal Training. Alloy, we had originally scheduled this for November, early December, and they had plumbing issues. I mean, like water pouring into their building as they were moving in, basically. And it's at 1465 US Frontage Road on 287. And it's and that's gonna be tomorrow at 2:00. And then at 3:30, we have the Healthcare Alliance. So anybody who is involved in healthcare or wants to find out more about what's going on with healthcare in Mansfield, we're going to have doctors, chiropractors, all sorts of medical professionals. And that's going to be just down the road here, a couple doors down at Sunshine Yoga Shack. And that's from 3:30 to 5.
Awesome.
40 under 40 is coming up.
Yes. I'm excited about that one.
Absolutely. We have 40 under 40 that is, we got a couple more days you can get your nominations in. We've got a lot of them. We're going to really have a great year with 40 under 40. We've got our gala that's coming up on March 27th, where we will officially announce all those names, give out some awards to some Mansfield Business Alliance members. It's exciting.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Black ties. So we're going to get all fancy.
Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, the women are much more excited about that.
I'm very excited.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with some news around Mansfield.
I love photography. It gives me such joy, and it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story. My name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. I strive to create interactive sets. I want to capture authentic smiles. I want to truly tell your story. If you would like to work with us, check out our website, and I can't wait to tell your story.
When people ask me, what's your favorite? Everything is amazing. Whether it's steak, whether it's seafood. The seafood here is amazing. We're very lucky to have some of the finest, the chefs, management, our server team is among some of the best out
there. We specialize more in the insurance claims. So when you have storm damage that comes through, obviously hail, wind, tornadoes, we come out, we take a look at everything on the roof. There's a lot more that can get damaged than just the roof. There's gutters, there's windows, there's fence, there's decks. Come with Viridian Roofing and Construction. We've been in the industry for over 35 years. I'm the owner. When you call us, you get to deal directly with me. We come out and do a free property inspection and evaluation, and we're going to get out to see you very quickly.
Hi, I'm Andrea, Andy Mac Candy Shack. We have over 1,600 different types of candy. We have everything from Taffy Town Taffy. We carry almost 100 different flavors. We have the old school bazooka gum. And yes, they do still have the jokes in them. We have everything from Mexican candy, Japanese candy, and I love these lollipops. They are so fun. Plus, we do special things like we custom make baskets. We have so many Jelly Bellies, it'll blow your mind. And just so you know, not only do we carry local items like our Dublin sodas, we carry Wild Bill Sodas, which is a veteran-owned, veteran-run company. Be sure and come see us down at Andy Mac Candy Shack.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at some news stories that are happening around Mansfield this week. Well, you go ahead. I'll get
that's
this.
me?
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. So the Mansfield Police Department celebrated the retirement of one of their own this week. This is Stash from the K9 unit, who has been serving in Mansfield since January of 2020. He was trained in narcotics detection and apprehension, and on Monday night, his service was recognized by the city, and he was thanked for his dedication, loyalty, and contributions to Mansfield Police Department and our community.
I don't think I could outrun Stash.
Yeah.
I once had a police officer tell me that he could, if he was chasing somebody, he could scream, "Stop or I'll shoot," and they'd keep running. But if they said, "Stop or I'm letting the dog go," they would stop immediately. So I think that's probably smart. All right. Well, it appears that it is election season in Mansfield, and today is the first day. I'm going to get this screen here going. You work on that. Official first day of the potential candidates can file their application to be on the ballot. There are 2, possibly 3, if the rumors are true, seats up for election on the city council and 3 seats open for Mansfield ISD School Board. The last day to file an application is February 14th at 5 p.m. Early voting begins on April 21st and runs through April 29th. And election day is Saturday, May 3rd, all day, all over town. I'm sure we'll be talking about this a lot for the next couple months. But yeah, it's time.
All right. Sounds good. So Music Alley is back for 2025, and I love this event. If you haven't attended Music Alley before, it is an evening event with live music, dance, hands-on activity, food, and all kinds of fun stuff. The event will be on April 5th from 4 to 10 p.m. in historic downtown Mansfield. Also, if you or your band would like to perform, there are opportunities for you. You can submit your demo reel or any video or YouTube link, to special events at mansfieldtexas.gov by February 1st. They will be posted for a public vote that will run from the 1st through the 10th. Also, this is a paid gig, so you want to get those videos in.
So you're a professional musician if you get selected at that point.
I guess that's technically
getting paid,
true.
right?
You're paid, so
there
you're,
you go.
yeah, you got it.
You're a pro. And finally, in sports, your Timberview Wolves and Summit Jaguar boys basketball teams are both ranked in the top 5 in the state, 6A and 5A respectively. The Texas Association of Basketball Coaches both rank them at 3rd in their individual divisions. The only girls team for MISD that is ranked in the top 25 are the Lady Jags from Summit, who are currently ranked at number 10. All 3 teams will be in action this Friday. Let's see if I can get this last one. There we go. And that's it for the Mansfield Pulse. I'm Joe Jenkins. This is Mariah Dietrich. Back to Mike and Lynn in the main studio. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Haley. I'm with Confident Skin by Haley. What makes my surfaces unique is that I have a hydrodermabrasion treatment. I offer oxygen infusion. I also have LED light therapy, and I do have some anti-aging treatments we can do. So if you're someone who's getting ready for an event or a special occasion and you want that glow, you want that radiance, you want to bring that life back to the skin, feel free to book a hydrodermabrasion treatment. So with all of my treatments, I offer pharmaceutical grade products that have natural botanicals. I also have a line that is meant more for acne because I am an acne specialist.
In a world driven by digital, business need more than just a presence. They need a partner. Introducing TaylorMade Consulting, your digital
She's
partner.
the Arabic woman
As
for
certified Google Cloud partners, we leverage the latest technology to propel your brand forward. From concept to execution, we craft tailored solutions to elevate your brand and drive results. Ready to unlock your brand's full potential? Contact TaylorMade Consulting Group today for your free digital audit and discover the difference TaylorMade solutions can make for you.
So at Viridian Property Solutions, our goal is to get you, the homeowner, the most amount of money possible for your damages. I'm the owner of Viridian Property Solutions, and we are public adjusters in the Mansfield area. We've been in the insurance business for 15 years doing property assessments. So when it comes down to getting the right estimate amount submitted to your insurance company, that's where a good public adjuster is going to come in and really be on your side.
I like it. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, Mike, what's today? It's an important day today.
It is a very important day, ma'am. Today is filing day.
Filing for what? Your taxes?
Oh, God, no. No, I am filing once again to run for the mayor here in the great city of Mansfield, Texas. Mayor, place number 1. So I'm excited about it. I look forward to pouring my heart back into the city that poured so much into me. And I'm looking forward to a good run, to a good time.
I'm excited that you're running again, and
ma'am.
you're gonna well, I know you're gonna kill it. You're gonna win.
You're
going to bring us another 4 years of prosperity, because I have to say, Mansfield has grown, and
come a long way.
You know what it's done? It's flourished under your leadership, and as a citizen, I really appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you, and you know what? There's no I in team, so
that's right.
I get to work with amazing people, and you know,
do,
Lynn. It's funny because people say you always say team. Well, darn it, it is a team.
Right? There's a lot of you.
We work together. Yeah. We work together, and we make great things happen. And I'm blessed to be a part of it. I really am. And also, we have our State of the City that's taking place January the 23rd.
Next Thursday.
Yes,
I'm booked for that.
But I'm so glad. We've got a morning session at 10.
It's full.
Evening session. Yeah,
it's
both
full.
of them.
I got an email saying it's booked. So.
Well, you know, we feed you. I mean,
what?
You know, it's one of those deals.
So. Is it going to be good food, though?
I hope so. I hope.
Sometimes it's not that great.
I know the content is going to be out of this world.
I'm coming just to listen to you.
Well,
so
you know,
that's a good
Joe,
thing.
We're gonna do the best we can.
That's good. That's good.
Well, I appreciate you too. And again, just kind of highlight what you got going on.
Oh yeah. So tomorrow, the Mansfield Healthcare Alliance, 3:30 to 5 at Sunshine Yoga Shack. I have food for that. Qdoba is sponsoring.
Okay.
So if you've not been to Qdoba, they have some awesome food, and it's a happy hour. So we'll have something for you to drink as well.
Well, you know what? We don't ever say goodbye here. What do we always say?
We say hello, Mansfield.
Hello, Mansfield. Make it a great day. We will see you soon.
Bye.